You're not getting rejected because of your age. You're getting rejected because your energy screams desperation, insecurity, and low value. People respect presence, not performance. You're trying to impress her instead of leading her. You're chasing validation instead of setting the tone. And that's the exact reason she's not texting back. Not because you're older, but because you're acting like age is a problem. The truth is brutal. If you're over 35 or you just want someone younger than you have the advantage if you stop blocking it. Today, we're cutting the crap. 6 habits that instantly kill attraction, and how to flip them into pure magnetism. You fix these, everything changes. You ignore them, and you'll keep wondering why no one stays. Number 1. Idolizing her like she's above you. Why putting her on a pedestal kills attraction. You meet her, she's younger, gorgeous. You start performing. You smile too much. You agree too easily. You laugh at jokes that aren't funny. You stop being you and start becoming what you think she wants. That's when she loses interest. She doesn't want a fan. She wants a man. And every time you over-accommodate, over-text, over-apologize, you broadcast fear. That I hope she likes me energy? That's repulsive. You've handed her all the power, and worse, you've convinced yourself you don't deserve her. So here's the flip. You are not chasing her approval. You are checking for compatibility. You are the selector, not the selected. When you treat her like just another person, she becomes curious. When you treat her like a celebrity, she gets bored. Power move. Spend a week talking to every woman like you already slept with her. Not arrogant, just relaxed, comfortable, no filters, no fear, no pedestal. Number 2, being insecure about your age. Why dodging or downplaying your age screams weakness. You get the question, so, how old are you? And suddenly your energy shifts. You stumble, you dodge, you make a joke about being too old. And in her mind, she just saw the switch flip from confidence to cowardice. Your age isn't the issue. Your insecurity about it is. Confidence isn't in what you say, it's in how you say it. Playful response, I'm 700 months old, still figuring it out. Smile, hold eye contact. Direct response, I'm 30 years old. I take care of myself. I lead. I know who I am. Then switch topics. Don't linger. She'll match your frame. If you act like your age is power, it becomes power. If you shrink, she stops respecting you. And one more thing, stop lying about your age. Own it, or own the fallout when the truth shows up. Number 3, leading with money instead of masculinity. Why flashing wealth attracts the wrong kind of woman. You're sending her flowers, Venmoing for coffee, bragging about your car, offering trips too early. You're trying to be liked through your bank account. And that attracts users, not partners. Money doesn't impress high-quality people. Energy does. Direction does. Standards do. When money is the front line, you attract women who want things, not you. The flip. Make her feel something, not owe you something. She should feel challenged, seen, slightly off balance, not comfortable and in control. If she knows you'll bend every time she blinks, she won't take you seriously. And yes, pay for the date, but not because you're trying to buy interest, because you lead. You're not paying for her time, you're rewarding yours. Number 4, acting like her mentor instead of a man. How guiding her hides your real intentions. Too many people, especially those with more life experience, fall into this trap. They try to help their way into someone's heart. They step into the role of the teacher, the guide, the protector, thinking if they become valuable enough, they'll earn attraction. But attraction doesn't work that way. Support doesn't equal desire. Mentorship doesn't equal intimacy. If you're constantly giving her advice on her career, sending her long voice notes about how to handle her emotions, or positioning yourself as the wise advisor, you've already neutralized the polarity. She may appreciate the help, but she won't fantasize about you. In fact, she'll start seeing you as a resource, not a romantic force. She'll use you for your insight, your time, and your emotional availability. And then go on dates with the guy who brings tension and mystery instead of coaching. What's happening here is deeper than just role confusion. You're hiding behind usefulness. You're afraid to be bold, to flirt, to make your intentions known. So you camouflage it with care. You're hoping she'll figure it out and realize what a great guy you are. But she already did. And she doesn't want great. She wants real. She wants grounded, masculine energy that isn't trying to qualify itself. The solution isn't to be a jerk. It's to be real. Drop the mentor mask. You're not here to fix her life. You're here to live yours and see if she fits into it. Express interest early. Flirt with calm confidence. If she brings you problems, you don't always need to solve them. Sometimes, just listening and saying, "That's tough," you'll figure it out does more than a 5-minute TED Talk. You're not here to prove how useful you are. You're here to show how alive and present you are. That's what draws her in and keeps her there. Number 5. Trying too hard to prove you're cool. Why acting younger makes you look older. There's nothing more tragic than watching someone with experience and wisdom try to copy people half their age just to be accepted. It's not just unattractive, it's uncomfortable to witness. When you start dressing like a 22-year-old influencer, using the latest TikTok slang, or forcing interests you don't genuinely enjoy just to appear relevant, you're sending one loud, clear message. I don't believe I'm enough as I am. And let's be brutally honest. The people you're trying to impress can sense it immediately. It doesn't land. Instead of appearing youthful, you come off as someone in denial, someone who's clinging to the past instead of owning the present. And while you're busy pretending to vibe with a culture that isn't yours, you're losing the very thing that makes you magnetic: your centeredness. Being cool has nothing to do with what music you listen to or how you dress. It's about being rooted. It's about walking into a room and not needing to be liked, because you already like who you are. That kind of quiet strength is timeless. It transcends trends. People notice it without knowing why. That's true presence. That's real attraction. So stop trying to shrink your age. Expand your energy instead. Be the person who creates calm when everyone else is trying to perform. Talk about what you actually enjoy. Lead conversations into your world, not theirs. You don't need to be down with the kids. You need to be a standard. Something real, something rare, something she's never met before. And that starts when you stop proving and start embodying. Number 6. Talking too much, not listening enough. How dominating conversations destroys chemistry. One of the most underrated yet powerful attraction skills is knowing when to shut up. Too many people, especially those who've achieved success, fall into the habit of overtalking. They dominate conversations. They monologue. They try to impress with stories, facts, opinions, and achievements. And in doing so, they unknowingly smother all chemistry before it has a chance to grow. Here's what they don't realize. The more you speak, the less space you leave for connection. When you're always talking, there's no tension, no mystery, no room for her to express, to open, to feel. And without emotional oxygen, attraction dies. It doesn't matter how interesting your stories are. If she doesn't feel heard, she disconnects. If she can't get a word in without being interrupted or one-upped, she feels invisible. And it's not just about silence, it's about being present in that silence. Deep listening isn't passive, it's powerful, it's felt. It's the kind of attention that makes someone feel seen in a world where everyone's performing. And when you hold that space with real presence, when you look her in the eye, nod slowly, and actually absorb what she's saying, you don't just earn her attention, you earn her respect. And more often than not, you earn her curiosity. So next time you feel the urge to fill the air, don't. Ask a question, then pause. Let her speak fully, and don't interrupt, not even with agreement. Let the silence stretch. Watch how she leans in. Watch how the energy deepens. This isn't game, this is truth. Talking less doesn't mean saying nothing. It means making every word matter. And in that space, she doesn't just hear you, she feels you. And that's when real connection begins. Stop doing more. Start removing the weak habits that kill your natural edge. You already have the advantage. You're stable, you've lived, you've built things, you've failed, recovered, and kept going. But if you keep chasing, proving, performing, you bury that advantage under noise. Attraction isn't built through effort. It's built through energy, intention, presence. This isn't about faking anything. It's about subtracting what doesn't serve you. The minute you stop trying to be chosen and start choosing, people feel it. You lead with character, she follows. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below. Which habit are you letting go of today? If this hit you, support the channel. Not just for content, for change. Every subscription, every share, every like pushes this truth deeper into the noise. And someone out there needs to hear this. Might be you, might be your younger self, might be someone watching in silence. So show up. For you, for others. And if you're done being overlooked, start being undeniable.